if I told you that the biggest turning points in my life didn't come from big plans or grand decisions? What if they came from one small trembling step at a time? When everything feels uncertain, overwhelming, or completely broken, that next step, no matter how tiny, it becomes your lifeline. Because courage isn't found in having it all figured out. It's found in moving anyway. Welcome to InspireAbility, where we explore the real stories of strength, resilience, and living beyond the limits people expect. Today's episode is about something that sounds so simple but is incredibly powerful, the power of small steps. I've been through seasons in my life where I had no clear map, no timeline, and absolutely no certainty that things would get better. But one thing never failed me: movement. Not fast, not flashy, just forward. In this episode, I want to show you how every single step, whether it's physical, emotional, or professional, can create powerful momentum, even when you're facing fear or complete exhaustion. After my accident, there were days I didn't want to move at all. Movement meant pain. It meant constant reminders of everything I'd lost. So I froze, physically, emotionally, mentally. I was just stuck, but that stillness quickly turned into stagnation, and stagnation bred a deep, paralyzing fear. I felt like I was sinking. One day, my therapist said something that completely shifted my perspective. She looked at me and said, "You don't need to climb the mountain today, Ruby. You just need to stand up." And that became my mantra. It was so simple, yet so profound. Just stand up. Just take one step at a time. That was all that was required of me. It's so easy to underestimate small victories, isn't it? We're often taught to look for the big, dramatic breakthroughs, but I learned to celebrate the tiny things. Getting dressed without help, that was a win. Finishing a walk, even if it was just to the end of the driveway, a huge win. Making it through a long, difficult day without breaking down, that was a victory. Every one of these small wins whispered to me, "You're still here, you're still becoming." It's a crucial reminder that progress doesn't always roar. Sometimes it just whispers softly in the background of your hardest days, reminding you that you're moving forward. Each small step I took built strength, it built confidence, and most importantly, it built trust in my own resilience. I started to believe that I could handle whatever came next, one small piece at a time. Now let's talk about the fear of what if. That fear of the unknown can paralyze even the strongest person. I used to be consumed by it. What if I fail? What if I can't do it again? What if the pain comes back? These questions would loop in my head, keeping me stuck. But here is the truth I had to learn the hard way. Failure isn't the opposite of progress, it's a part of it. The fear didn't just disappear one day, but I made a conscious choice to stop letting it lead. I decided I wouldn't let fear be the one driving the car. Instead, I started to replace that nagging question, "What if I fail?" with a more hopeful one, "What if this works?" And that small shift in my thinking, that simple change of a few words, opened the door to a new kind of courage. It allowed me to try again. Once I started taking those small steps, something amazing happened. Momentum began to build naturally. It wasn't a sudden burst of energy, but more like a slow, steady current. Opportunities started to reappear in my life, things I thought were gone forever. My confidence returned, not all at once, but gradually with each successful step. I realized that motion, even imperfect, wobbly, uncertain motion, creates clarity. You don't always see the path ahead. Sometimes the path doesn't appear until you start walking it. Each step forward, no matter how uncertain, teaches you something vital about who you are, what you're capable of, and where you're actually going. So, here's what I want you to take away from all of this. You don't have to run. You don't even have to know where the finish line is. Just keep stepping. Physically, emotionally, mentally, whatever your next step is, just take it. Because healing, rebuilding, and growing, they're not about perfection or certainty. They are about showing up again and again and trusting that every single small step counts. And one day you'll look back and you'll realize that all those tiny, seemingly insignificant steps built an entirely new version of you. A stronger, more resilient you. Your journey doesn't have to be fast to be powerful. Every small step you take is a quiet act of courage. It's a sign that you haven't given up on yourself. I'd love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, what small step are you taking right now, even if it feels insignificant? Your story might be the exact reminder that someone else needs to see today. And as always, no matter the challenge you're facing, remember, you can live fully, thrive with support, and keep moving forward with hope. This is InspireAbility. Let's rise together, uniquely us. Thank you for watching, and if this resonated with you, please consider subscribing for more stories of strength and resilience. We'll see you next time.